Missed out on breakfast? Fret not. It's never too late to grab a bite.
The truth shall prevail on today's Breakfast Bites.
Wow, big statement there.
Yeah, well, today is Debunking Day, and we want to help dispel some of the world's most persistent myths. So there are too many false claims, assertions, too many exaggerated facts, countless myths. So before we start, I want to ask the two of you, gentlemen, do you have any myths that were recently busted for you guys that kind of blew your minds?
Yeah, I'm not sure if this was recently busted, but I did buy into the theory that eating carrots was good for your eyesight.
Yeah.
Is it not?
Well, I can't be conclusively sure, right? Because I eat so many other foods
Right.
that I cannot categorically say that an improved eyesight was a result of me eating more carrots.
Yeah, that was a myth that popped up when I was looking for myths. So I think you're right. Not substantiated in a solid way.
Watch out, Doc.
Yeah. For me, it was not very recent as well, and this was when I was growing up. So I was watching this video, and if you put two different fruits in a pot, and end of the day, you would get a combined fruit.
Oh!
So what I saw in the video was half a kiwi goes with half a banana, and then you get a banana with a green inside.
Oh, okay.
So it turned out the video I was watching was an April Fool's prank.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
We have covered some health myths before on the show, but today we want to continue the mission for the truth and cover more generic myths that you may have heard that are more fiction than fact. You
let's
ready?
go.
All right. First up, when we say someone has a memory of a goldfish, it usually means what?
It means that we have a really poor memory.
Yeah, terrible memory, right? So 3-second memory is another famous saying, poor goldfish. They've been unfairly labeled as forgetful little creatures this whole time because science says otherwise. They don't have a poor memory. In fact, they can remember things for months.
Wow.
Did you know that?
Bring these scientists to justice.
So the researchers from the University of Seville suggested that the fish are able to develop and remember a mental picture of their environment and even remember routes through mazes. So they're a lot smarter than we give them credit for.
Yeah, maybe the goldfish we have today are different from what you had back then, and they've grown smarter.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, second myth. Mice love cheese. We've all seen it, right? In cartoons, maybe, or just an assumption that we've all heard of. Turns out mice don't actually like cheese. They aren't exactly cheese lovers. Studies from the University of Birmingham show that wild mice prefer seeds and grains over cheese, and they don't have much love for peanut butter either, which is another thing that we've seen.
Yeah, I actually buy this one because I think that mice, through all of those countless lab experiments, have been programmed to like cheese.
Okay, I'm still trying to struggle with this. So I've read Who Moved My Cheese. I've seen the images of mousetraps with cheese and so on. So it doesn't work.
Yeah. Plus, cheese isn't great for mice because most adult mammals struggle to digest lactose. So if you were planning to set up a mousetrap with a piece of cheddar, you may want to rethink your bait. And as someone who loves cheese, that's just a criminal waste of cheese. Okay, myth number 3 is for the parents out there. Playing classical music to babies makes them grow up smarter.
I did do this last year.
I did do this. Even when I was pregnant, I was told to let the baby listen to Mozart in utero. And I'm quite sad to bust this myth today. We've all heard of the Mozart effect that suggests that classical music improves children's intelligence. This was first described in an early 1990 study, but since then, they have not been able to replicate this result with any other studies. So there's nothing really firm to back this up. So really, there may or may not be a correlation at all between intelligence and an appreciation for classical music.
So no evidence found yet.
Yes.
Right.
I guess it can't hurt. So maybe, Ryan, we could just keep on doing this.
Or you could try jazz or rock music, pop music.
Lamar Kendrick, rap.
What about a bit of a sidebar here? What about feeding or prescribing babies with brandy to ward off illnesses? Have you guys tried that one?
No.
No, I wouldn't dare.
That's got to be a myth too then.
That's kind of scary. They're little livers, but now I'm thinking, would it put them to sleep? Now I gotta think about this.
Ulterior motives here.
All right, final myth for you guys. For the fitness geeks out there, stretching before exercise prevents injury. This is a myth. Finnish researchers analyzed studies covering almost 5,000 participants and concluded that stretching before exercise had no effect on injury rates. But
Really?
a gentle aerobic warm-up will prepare your muscles for a workout.
I'm kind of surprised to hear this one because I've been told otherwise by so many people.
That's the thing. Depends on who you ask and when you ask, because the studies now and back then and back then are all different. Like eggs are good for you, eggs are bad for you, eggs are good for you.
And also, I wonder if this cuts across like all ages, right?
Right, that's right. But it still helps with flexibility and recovery. So don't stop stretching, guys. But as far as your stretches sparing you from injuries, it doesn't seem like it helps. And there you have it. 5 myths busted this debunking day. So next time someone throws one of these at you, you've got the facts to set them straight.